O
No.
I
T
thought he was spelling hot
T
dog.
O
That's what I'm saying.
G
What is this
O
guy?
hot to go.
Hot doggo?
HOTTOGO. You can take me hot to go. See, the audience is cheering on you. They want you. Don't you see them? They're going crazy.
Doing great. That's crazy. You know what else
They
is
love-
crazy? Hey, Bo. So what is our next question? What is
The segue away from that. I finally have a good way to segue away from something. So, get away from that. Before you can have your thumbnails, your titles, your descriptions, all that good stuff, it all starts with like a really good idea. So I guess, how do you guys come up with a really good idea? Whether it be just kind of surfing the Rec Room rooms, something that I'll do, is I'll hop on YouTube. If I'm just hitting one of those walls, and you can just kind of browse around and see what's hitting and what's not. Take something, and usually something will just like stand out, and you'll be like, this is really cool, but I could do something very similar that's, obviously not stealing it, but like make it my own. That's something completely different, but inspired by this. So that's what I've been doing. I've heard things like Mr. Beast will just like read a dictionary until he sees a word that like stands out and makes him think of a video idea. So
Wait, that's wild.
That's actually pretty cool. Very, very interesting take on it.
It's funny here in hindsight, because I know like a long time ago he had a live stream where he read the entire dictionary. So,
Man knows every word.
I
guess
don't know if it's true or
don't
not.
have
I've
it
just
there.
heard it.
I believe it.
No. So whenever it comes to, I have a different process whenever it comes to different games. So on my channel, I do a lot of variety, and a lot of those games, I record my very first take on it. I like being able to go in and genuinely just showing you guys my reaction to everything. So for me, the idea is, hey, play this game for your first time, give your genuine reaction, and upload it. Have a good time with it. There are other times where it's like if I'm doing a Rec Room video, what is it? Anamoya. It's a horror room. It's fantastic. It's been out nearly a year. I've been avoiding it because it's super spooky and also lots of work. But I finally went in there and played that, and like my idea for that was, go in like it's a game, and then as the game started to drag on, instead of it just being like me playing a game, making a video, it was, hey, I'm actually in this game. Like this is my actual life. It's getting more and more real, and so you can go in with all kinds of crazy ideas. Same thing with like the whole. I know I go back to it, but my big video of the asylum. Like we went in there with the idea of, hey, we're actually in this asylum. Like we're here. We're trapped. We can't leave. Like we felt like we were actually in there. I don't know if that falls into the role of like role playing like you're actually the character in the game, something like that. But you can go in with like an idea of mine, or you can go in just like playing a game. There's all different kinds of ways to do it. But CS,
So they are live streaming.
I think he's thinking Macarena.
I was thinking Macarena. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I got lost in the prompt. I was listening to both of you. What's the precise prompt? Like idea generation?
Idea generation, yeah.
Yeah. How do you come up with your ideas?
Did you guys ever hear of the shower? I know these two haven't. They smell
Dude,
horrible, but hopefully some of you audience members have. I'm just kidding. Dude, low key, whenever I need an idea, I hop in the shower. Not in a weird way. It's cool to get clean, but I'll just like think. I don't know. Ideas just they erupt there. The shower and from other YouTubers. Like I get my best ideas, I feel, from people that are not in the Rec Room community. Because I mean, like I don't want to copy things that have already been done. So like obviously, looking at Rec Room videos means you are looking at things that have been done, which means you would be copying it. But I like looking at other communities, get some novel ideas, bring them in. One of my favorite videos / live streams ever was stolen from a guy named Ludwig. And what he did is he ranked all his YouTuber friends based off of how fast they picked up the phone when he called them. So I did the same thing in Rec Room. I called like all my Rec Room buddies. It was great getting to chat with them, and I ranked them based off their pickup speed. And that video, I think, is at like 30,000 views, which is pretty good for me. I mean, that's
good.
Nothing to scoff at.
Remember,
that's
I cheated
great.
during that stream.
Shower.
already
Deodorant's good too. The deodorant isn't for the ideas. It's just, it just puts
helps.
them on. It's good.
Yeah. So I will say this. Whenever it comes to ideas, like you said, you can look outside the Rec Room community. You can look within it. Another way to do it, if you're just looking for a room to cover, like you're like, I want to think of an idea, but I need a good room. Rec Room has so many dang rooms. You could look up just about any word in the dictionary and find a room or find an invention or find something related to it. If you want to try it that way. do that up. Like literally, get on your watch and type in horror. You're gonna find a whole list of rooms. Okay, now you have an idea for, hey, I want to play a horror room. I want it to be based upon clowns. Type in horror, type in clown. Boom, something's right there.
Picture Chubby Snow.
Okay, well,
Pops right up. He is a clown.
Horror clown.
but no, Rec Room. If you're trying to cover Rec Room is an endless game. It's infinite game. I feel like is a better word. But it's there's so many things out there. I feel like it's almost hard to run out of ideas.
100%.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
Any questions from the audience? I can't read anything.
you
but I'll
might.
trust
Can
you
we
guys.
can we take a question? I will try to read
Let's
one.
do it.
They go by very fast.
They do. Someone's stuck under the map.
Is anyone asking
Rip.
for Soul? What about Bo to do the hop to go dance? Is anyone? I feel like
That's crazy.
I'm not doing that.
no, none of that. Okay. Any other questions though?
Why do you
Okay, wait.
YouTube?
Somebody said, "Can I have a picture with you?" So I think after this, Cookie, you might have to answer this for us. I don't know if it's the same. We've done this before, where we can go over to like the side of the stage. We can hop off stage, and we're still broadcasting. I
You guys
don't
can
know
take
if that's
a picture
going
of
to
me
be the case. If not, maybe we can like just come
Quick
up to the edge before we end, and y'all can grab a photo. But
Get a picture real quick.
we'll try to figure that out. We'll
Don't
get
worry
more
about those
information from
losers.
Cookie, and we'll go.
Yeah, I don't know.
This man is soaking it in over here. You can. Okay, awesome. So we will grab photos at the end, but we're gonna keep on with this. We're gonna keep
Oh,
on rolling.
Cookie.
So we got some more.
Cookie knows the song's lyrics. You can take me hard to go. Show TTOG. Okay.
We really
Next.
gotta find that new third member.
Next question. Next question.
Okay.
Jeez.
My goodness. All right. So the next on here I have personality. That's something I think is like important. I kind of have like the personality of just like a stale piece of toast. But I
Come on.
Dude,
That's crazy.
I
it's like
did
a
a
nice
poll
piece of
on
toast.
this,
What the heck? It ain't still.
and I believe I saw V Bunny do a very, very similar poll. I think hers was actually what inspired me to do mine. And they were asking, you know, what is like the number one thing that makes you subscribe to a channel? You know, if it's on a first video or something like that. You know, is it the video idea? You know, is it a really good video idea? Is it their editing style? You know, their scripting? Or is it personality? You know, the person on camera. And I think it was like 70 to 80% said personality, maybe even higher than that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've seen a lot of people who have like crazy editing styles and they're just like way over the top and amazing. But, you know, it's like almost like their channel just doesn't go anywhere. And then you see people with like millions of subscribers who hardly edit their videos at all. So I think personality is a big one. I don't think you have to like obviously put on a clown face or a fake persona whenever you hit the
At
record
me.
button.
At me next
But,
to the clown face.
Just a snow mask.
You know, like I'm not a super peppy guy. I can't hit the record button and just start screaming into the camera. That's not who I am. But
Right.
trying to find a way to let's see here, emphasize your personality on camera
Yeah.
to make it more subscribable, if that makes
Yeah.
any sense at all.
No, I definitely think it does. It's whenever you think of like some of your favorite YouTubers, you think of like their personality, what they bring to the table. Like my goal for the channel now, and it has been kind of like somebody just subscribed. That threw me way off. The sound effect went off. But like whenever I first started this channel, it was I want to show what the virtual world has to offer through my eyes. And so, as great as it is to like stick to one game, I love playing a variety of things. And so my goal at the end of the day is be able to play a game, no matter what it is, and have people come in because they enjoy my personality, they enjoy what's going to happen. The game might be great, the game might be fantastic, but they're there because they think, you know, hey, this dude's pretty funny. He brings something interesting to the table. Like, I'm going to check it out. So for my stuff, I love adding in a little bit of humor. It's not like joke after joke after joke, but I like getting into games, interacting with like the NPCs, and just having a laugh, like having a good time. I want to be able to play video games like I did as a kid and just have fun. So that's what I try to do. CS, what about you, man? What is like your personality going into it?
Personality. I would love to be funny if I could figure that out. I don't know yet. But I feel like for my streams, okay, so there's sometimes I meet people in game, right? And they go up to me and they're like, "Oh my god, it's chubbysnail, like nice to meet." And like low key, first off, great to meet you, like super nice. But I hate that dynamic between people. I don't want people to like feel like, "Oh, it's chubbysnail, I gotta freak out." I want people to feel like they're just like able to hang out, you know? And so for my live streams and stuff, I just want people to show up and feel like we're just having like a hangout session. All of us. There's no like, oh, the YouTuber. Oh, yes. It's like, nah. If anything, I try to put myself like a tier below my viewers. Usually people just gonna bully me the whole time, and I think it makes for some interesting interactions, you know. So for me, that's my key to all my content. Oh Jesus, jeez.
I was sitting again on stage.
I know, sorry. If you guys are wondering why I'm up here like floating, it's because I lost a bet. And they said that my seat is lava. I'm not allowed to touch it unless
it's because he's.
I want my pants to be on fire. I don't want that.
No, to go off that, I do agree. Like being put up on a pedestal, it's so fantastic to meet people because like it's an interesting dynamic because they've seen so many of your videos and they know a lot about you. You don't know a lot about them, so it's like, hey, I just want to be like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You can have a conversation with them, but it's never to be like put up on a pedestal. It's just, hey, we're all just people. We're all just having a good time. We just make videos. That's it.
Put yourself down here, you know?
Exactly. Humble yourself. There you go.
Bring us down.
Don't kick us while we're down. Just bring us down. Keep us humble.
Dude, yeah. You know, it's like that super cool feeling when somebody comes up and they're like, oh, I love you. I love your channel. I love everything you do. You know, I watch everything you do. But, you know, for me, like, I love it, but it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. It's like, I'm just a person, you know. I just make videos. So you know, we're on the same level here.
Yeah, I will say this. I talked to them about it. I got recognized for the first time, like, in public the other day, and that was wild, straight up wild. But the guy ran into me, and he was like, hey, are you soulfox? I'm like, I am, man. What's up? He was like, hey, dude, that's awesome. Hey, how you doing? Can I have a photo with you? Shook my hand, and then continued on with his day. Like, it was just normal interaction. No, like, oh, man, I'm a huge fan. It was just, hey, man, I like your stuff. That's pretty cool. Have a great day. And I was like, this is dope. I liked it. It was fun. So, yeah, always keep us, like, same level. Don't ever elevate us. Keep us humble.
I remember the first time I ran into you in public, I freaked out a little bit, you know? Yeah.
Oh, first time I ran into Bo, and this is actually a true story. No one can believe it, but it's true. The first time I ran into Bo in real life, he pretended to be a robber. This is not like he like pretended to steal my stuff. I was outside an airport.
Can I tell this story, please? Please let me
tell from your point of view. Go for it.
So hear me out. So I'm gonna be quick, so I know we have a lot to go through. So we were at an event. It was like a VR event in Salt Lake City, Utah. And so Bo and I had already met up. We were hanging out. And did we already meet before that? Did you already come down to
we'd met
Alabama?
Before.
Okay, so we had already hung out. We've already had tacos. Hot dang. So Bo and I already knew each other. So we met up, and then Snell's coming in. He came in later, and so we were going to go pick him up because, like, Utah, it was a little sketchy. It was late at night. We're like, we don't want to be alone. We'll go pick him up. So we ride the train all the way there, and he's asking where we're at. And we're like, yeah, we'll be there in a second. We're going to sound like awful friends. We see him standing there.
We are.
And he is already talking to, like, this random person that had walked up to him, was asking just random things. But Snell is a very, very, I don't even know the proper word. He is very charismatic. And so, like, he was handling it like a champ, just talking to the person. And so we see it, and Bo's wife and I came up with a plan. We're like, his bag's just sitting on the ground. Walk over there and, like, grab his bag. And Bo's like, wait, what? We're like, no, just go get his bag. Go grab his bag and start walking away. And he's like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Mind you, Bo is just like, he is an absolute teddy bear, but he is a tall dude. Like, if this happened in my situation, I would have been like, what the heck is happening? Bo walks over there, grabs his bag, and Snell is still trying to talk to this other guy. And he's like, oh, hey, that's my bag. He's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Bo just reaches down, grabs his bag, and acts like he's about to walk off. And then he's finally like, Snell, I'm sorry. starts finally understanding what's happening. So he had not seen Bo yet. He had no idea what he looked like. So, dude, we felt terrible for a few seconds, but after that, we were all laughing. He did, no, of course. No, but like, it was very funny. We made sure he was safe. Nothing bad was happening. We pulled a prank on him. But like, man, it was a nice way to meet your friend.
I wanted to make it memorable. That way you.
Oh, dude, it was. 100%. He thought he was getting mugged. He's
I'm gonna remember it all right.
Jeez. All in good fun.
I think my wife or you recorded it, and you can't hear us talking because we're like 20 feet away, and then all of a sudden you just hear him scream, "Bo!"
That's all you're. What? Bo?
If you ever reveal your face at whatever timeline is comfortable for you, and maybe you never will, but if you do, I can't wait to have that video.
It was
the people
so
need
funny.
to know.
It was good. It was good.
Jeez.
I forgot.
Sorry, I derailed the whole situation. It was great. But Bo, next topic.
No,
Go ahead, man.
You're good. Oh, okay. All right. Scripting and storytelling. So this, for me, is something that I have been working on a lot. I think like storytelling, I think is really big in like gaming, just
That's
gaming
huge.
videos in general now. Like you can't just post funny moments anymore and really get anywhere. So I've been really working on trying to make like a story for every video. I'm not the best at it, not gonna lie and say I am, but you know, and then trying to like something that I found that works is continuing the narration every like I don't know minute or two. You know, the video stops or something, or you come over and like you voice over and say, you know, this is where we are, this is what we're doing, and this is why we're doing it to continue the story almost. Trying to think of a good example, and I can't come up with any. In my second channel, which is G-Tag related, I do that a lot, and I find that really helps retention just for me.
Yeah. No, it definitely can be fun, especially having like a whole. It goes back to like having an idea before the video is actually recorded. You can script everything out. Hey, this is going to happen. It's going to lead to this because of this, and then it just keeps going. It's never like and this happened. It's always because like a cause and effect kind of thing. Like Bo started out a Gorilla Tag channel. He made a new video, okay, and then he kept going with this because he had this idea and this idea. It keeps building off of itself. I don't use it as much. I probably should, and I want to consider that and do that more. Having that idea and building off of it, it works. Like you said, it is huge in gaming. It is massive. You'll see a lot of people. I feel like Minecraft is like a huge,
Roblox even.
Yeah, like they have ideas, and they speak off of it. They grow off of it. They keep talking on it. Like it's just they keep building off that idea. They build off the script. But CS, what you think, man?
This guy right here is like the king of storytelling in videos. I love his videos. They're just so good with the narration. So
they are.
Show us the way.
Wait.
Smallest channel here.
Nah, dude,
just remind everyone I'm the smallest. I don't think. No, storytelling's good. I need to get a lot better at it. I love trying to implement it. It's such a weird balancing act because like I encourage everyone to try adding stories to their videos. And once you first try it, I think the first problem you'll face is like trying to integrate the story into the video. Because sometimes you record the entire video up front and you don't know what's going to happen. And then after the fact, you have to sit down and be like, like what story can I tell here? You know, that's a little bit difficult to do. Also, I think I need to get better with making my narration kind of more like a background thing and not so much a disruptive thing. I think something I do poorly is like I'll start a video showing my face and people are like, gross. They click off. So maybe just hide my face a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. Storytelling's fun though. All my favorite YouTubers are like the best storytellers ever. If you can master that skill, you're a champion.
I know we talked earlier about y'all keeping us humble. I think Snell does a great job of humbling himself. You don't have to do it for him. He's got it covered.
Yeah. He's good.
That's right, everyone. Everyone, give me compliments, please.
Nice
I really
Snell,
need one
please.
today.
Can we get a we love you, Snell, in the chat?
Don't worry, guys.
Right now.
I can't even see chat right now. Don't waste your typing.
I'll let him know he's loved. Okay.
Which is a great
love you,
time
Snell.
to
There you
plug
go.
all of our codes. We all have support codes. Just by the way, we'll plug it again.
We do.
Bo
I took it
RR,
in the
very
back.
easy.
Yeah.
Code
And then-
soulfox.
soulfox, and
got
code
Know
snail.
his friends.
You got. Hopefully, everyone watching is using at least somebody's code, and also, you know, one of us three would be pretty nice.
That'd be
Kinda
good. That'd be
throw it
awesome.
out there.
Benefits a creator that you like, and it costs no extra money to use, so it's like it's a win-win.
Exactly. This dude's a spokesperson. Hot dang.
There we go.
He's got it down.
He's good with words. Yeah.
It don't cost you nothing.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Not a single cent.
You got to run for office one day, dude. You're a good politician.
The president of
That
Rec
was
Room.
the brief advertisement we had scheduled.
There you go. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I felt like there was something else.
Stretch break, real quick. Everyone reach really high. Everyone reach really low. Everyone point to their favorite person on stage. And then scroll down and hit that support button. There you go. It gets your arms, your legs, and your fingers all stretched out. Everyone doing it? Come on,
Yes.
do it right now. It's a great stretch. I'll do it again.
Okay. More.
Perfect. Good. Get that blood flowing.
What am I doing?
Well, that's a
Perfect.
Here, I'll give them a really long
Oh, man.
stretch.
Yes, storytelling. I think that's super important.
Ah! And
Important.
then there we go.
One of the top things.
Okay, now I'm
Um,
gonna talk again.
Editing and pacing. So, again, something else that I'm always trying to work on my videos, trying to improve everything. Editing and pacing is something that I've worked on a lot here recently. And that's going to be different for every kind of video. Like my golden trophy tutorial videos is not going to have the same editing style and pacing as like some funny whatever video that I try and put out. I'm trying to come up with like a list of editing like checklist to hit. So most of my videos are kind of like they start out at a little bit more fast paced and then they kind of slow down. You know, they start off fast to try and hook a viewer, try and get them to stay. So in like my first, I don't know, about 15 seconds, you know, I try to have a lot going on, but not too much to overwhelm them. And then from like 15, 30 down to a minute, you know, I drop it off, not as much. And then from there on, it's just kind of like more laid back. It's not just constant edit, not constant memes, not constant captions going on. So that's just kind of what I've been doing. I feel like that helps the retention graph. You know, you got that quick, strong start to make them interested, and then it kind of slows off, so it's just not overbearing later on.
I am subscribed, please.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to touch on the first part of that. The opening of a video, they usually call it the hook, and it's meant to be just that. You're meant to capture people in those first like 15, 20 seconds or so. You want them to be there, help them understand why they're there, and then after that, help them understand why they should stay there. So building up that strong hook can be very beneficial. Did you touch the ground again?
No. Strong hook, like Peter Pan, Captain Hook. You remember that guy? The guy with the hook in his hand? It's funny. Anyways, one of my favorite hooks of all time, and I think it's just like a very good interactive audience thing right now, is from one of my first videos ever. And it's actually the video that got me to meet both of you. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But I was in Rec Room's Film Academy. It was great. And that video, like to this date, is still gaining views. And the intro to it was me on stage walking up to an award. I was like, brah, 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 brah. And I was like, can I get a oh yeah? And everyone was like, oh yeah. If you guys want to do it in the audience right now, everyone start shouting, oh yeah. You know, that'd be fun. Oh yeah.
The poor audience.
Yeah, you know, inspiring interest in the first few seconds. Nobody's sorry for. You're sorry for. I'm sorry for this.
I'm sorry.
I'm hitting the eagle. All right, let me gotta humble myself.
Dude, that actually looks so good with a full body. That's great, man.
Thank you, man. Full bodies matter too, guys. Full bodies are not that bad. They're pretty neat. I like them.
I like them.
Yeah. But sorry, back on topic. You know, the intro. Well, I guess the topic was editing. I obviously, in an ideal world, you throw all of your edits 100% at the whole video. However, as a YouTuber, you will soon find out that sometimes there's diminishing returns. Do you want to spend 5 months on one video, or do you want like 10 videos in that same amount of time? And so in order to kind of like speed up the process, throw your whole gauntlet in the beginning, your humor, your story, your editing, make people want to be there. And then, you know, I'm not saying like stop editing for the rest of it, but you can kind of ease off the gas a little bit. Maybe throw some mini funny moments throughout the rest of the video to keep them recurringly hooked. But yeah, the intro is definitely the most important part, especially if it lines up with your title and your thumbnail. People see the title and thumbnail, they click, they expect a certain thing, and if you can provide that to them right away, then they're satisfied.
Well said.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like forum posts when people will be like, just general YouTube, and they'll be like, you know, I can't get any views, or people keep clicking off this video, and you'll go to watch it, and it's simply not even edited. It's just gameplay or something, and they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I think just making sure to edit your videos is like top priority. Just no raw footage, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like all I had for like uploading the video and creating the video, and now it would be time to like learn about the videos. Or also we could take a quick break and talk about shorts before we do that, because I forgot to put that in my little doodad here.
Let's do that. Let's talk about short form. So whenever it comes to short form content, you have a lot of different places now. You have YouTube Shorts, you have Instagram Reels, you have Facebook Reels, you have TikTok, you even have X or Twitter, whichever one you want to call it. A lot of the times, it does help to get your videos out there in different areas. What you can do is make a YouTube video. You know, you're starting in one place where you can build a core audience. From there, you can slice up that video into shorts, you can edit it a little bit, and then paste it out everywhere. Whenever it comes to YouTube Shorts, they even have a really neat feature that allows you to link a short back to a related video. So say we made we made this live stream into a video. There's a point in time where Snell was doing the eagle, and I'm like, that's a great short. It's gonna be fantastic. So I will then go in, I will make that a short, I will upload it, name it Snell went crazy at RitCon 2024 panel. You won't believe what happened. And then after that, I relate it back to the video. And so like you can repurpose your actual content you currently have to make more content. And I've seen different people blow up from making short form content. Like,
Are they okay?
yeah, just spontaneously combust. It's crazy. No, but like these people, their channels grow a lot because they make short form content and they post it elsewhere. It's not just on YouTube. Like a lot of these success stories come from TikTok. People will make a YouTube video, they'll take a clip of it, put it up on TikTok, and their channel over there just gains tons of momentum. And from there, they're like, hey, I want to see more of this. Where can I find more of this? And you say, hey, I'm back over here on YouTube. You link them back and you build up that community. So short form can be very beneficial for promoting your videos. It can help out a ton.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're good. You killed it. I didn't know exactly what I was going to say about all this, so. I think shorts, like, for a while there, a lot of people were just creating shorts channels, and they were pushing their shorts to a completely different channel, but I think YouTube's reworked it, where it's very beneficial to have shorts on your main channel and to be posting them, quite frequently. I think they're one of the best ways to get in front of a new audience and direct them towards your long form. I think something to remember is that not all, and maybe not even, a lot of the shorts people who watch shorts on your channel are going to watch long form, so it doesn't always translate into long form views, but it definitely helps a lot. So shorts, do them. They're a lot of fun.
I think on YouTube, something a little bit frustrating about the website, if you don't know how it works, is some projects take a lot of time, and you pour a ton of time into them, and you hope for results, but it doesn't happen. So, for example, long-form videos take me a ton of time to produce, and you would hope that more time into long-form would mean more viewers and more success. But YouTube's kind of silly because it doesn't always work that way. So, for example, one activity that seems maybe a little dumb, but that you really should be sinking a ton of time into is making thumbnails. A thumbnail is as important, if not more important, than the whole video itself. We're a little silly, right? Like one picture versus an entire film. Oops. Another thing, though, on the similar topic, is YouTube Shorts. Like YouTube Shorts are smaller than actual videos. They're easier to edit than actual videos. But in my experience, they lead to so much more growth. It's absurd. It's like silly to not be making shorts at this point. And if you have to choose between long form or just shorts, if you're just starting up, I recommend shorts. There's nothing, I can't think of a better way to grow your audience faster and more successfully than with shorts. Now, as they've mentioned, just because you have a lot of shorts followers doesn't mean they're going to become long form followers. So I'm not saying that it's a one-to-one translation, but some of them will. So the ultimate strat, make some shorts, make some long form. That is a much faster growth trajectory than just doing long form, even though shorts are like tinier and sillier.
No, I completely agree. It's growth is growth, and like those two things work hand in hand. So make them both.
Absolutely. Alrighty, so we're like chilling at about 15 minutes left. So
okay,
we got analytics really quickly, and then we can talk a little bit about building a business.
Let's do it.
So I think, YouTube gives you tons and tons of analytics, like literally anything that you could ever want to know about who's watching your video and why. But I think the two that I have here that are probably going to be the most important, at least for long form, is going to be your click-through rate and then your average view duration. So if you go into your studio and you're looking at these two things, they'll tell you a lot about why your video is performing very well or why it is not performing at all. If you have a high click-through rate but a low average view duration, it means people aren't staying on your video for very long, and YouTube just isn't going to continue to push it out if people are clicking off of it. And vice versa, if it's got a long view duration but no click-through rate, you should probably change the thumbnail and the title. Get people to click on it because they're obviously watching it. So I think those are the two most important, at least for long form content.
No, absolutely. Like you want people to not only, I mean, the way you look at it, you want people to click on your video, you want them to stay there for a long time. So it's that click-through rate with the clicking on the thumbnail or clicking the video, and then that attention of just staying there. So analytics are great. There are so many that are helpful, and like the retention, you can actually see how many people are staying, and this is an important one we look at a lot, but how many people are actually staying after the 30-second mark. And like usually we try to aim for at least 70%, 70, 75-ish%. And like to us, we think that's great. We think that's fantastic. It'd be fantastic if it was 100%, but that's also incredibly hard to get. So you want people staying there, you want them to stay for a long time. So if you look at it, you can also see areas where maybe it dips. So you can take a note. Oh, well, at this certain area, maybe I was too quiet for too long. Maybe in this area I was talking about a topic that wasn't exactly related to the video. So maybe I can just go in and edit that out. YouTube also has a built-in editor. So if you see something like that, you see your video is doing phenomenal. It's doing fantastic. Best video on your channel you've ever had. And then you go in there and you see this whole entire retention is looking great, but there's this one big dip. Go in there, remove that dip, continue on with the video, and it should help it out a lot.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, I think they covered it. I don't have much to add, so I'm just going to ask everyone types aura in the chat. A-U-R-A. I just want to see a bunch of aura right now. But this was fantastic, so I can't. Well, if you guys type really fast. Yeah, Mama Monkey with the aura.
No,
Let's
Mama
go.
Monkey, no. Don't encourage him.
Get it. Wonderful. That's aura. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, team. All right.
Jeez.
Next question.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that graph is extremely helpful. Anywhere you're seeing a dip, go in and see what you did, and don't do that in the future. And if you see like a bump, people are watching it longer or they're coming back to rewatch it, see what you're doing there and see if you can repeat that. And as far as the analytics with the shorts, I think the two would be your average view duration and then the swipe away. How many people actually swiped away from the short? So you can find those pretty quickly, and that's kind of basically the same thing. Your average view duration equally translates, and then the swipe away is pretty much how many people just swiped without even looking at your video for more than like a second or so. So if people are swiping away, come up with a better hook in that first probably 2 seconds, honestly. Because shorts are short. People don't have attention spans for shorts, so you got to be quick with those things. But yeah, you just take all that and be consistent. Consistency is huge. Whether it's once a day, once a week, once a month, just be consistent and don't try and go on too many hiatuses if you don't have to. And once you build up and you've got a decent following, I guess it's time to start trying to make a business out of it. You get to your 1,000 followers, which you don't even actually have to do. You can get 500 now, I think, with 3,000 watch hours. And you can get
memberships
and stuff. Yeah. But once you get to 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours, you can start getting monetized. You can start getting ad revenue, and then the biggest probably stream of revenue for a YouTuber would be sponsorships. And I know you wanted to mention this a little bit, and I've kind of followed your lead on this. The best place that I have found to talk to developers, other content creators, and network, and just kind of get further out in the community and get, a lot more deals, a lot more collaborations is Twitter. So
yeah, absolutely. So me starting out, whenever I got my first sponsorship, it was seeing y'all probably seen her on Rec Room at some point in time. V Bunny Go. She was hanging out with a company called Cyber Shoes, and I'm like, oh, dude, wait, this looks dope. It's like an accessory you put on your feet. You can run around in VR. This looks great. So through seeing my friend there, I was like, I'm gonna go reach out to these people and talk to them. Reach out to them, and we built a successful relationship for probably 2 or 3 years. Twitter it's crazy to me because if I ever thought way back in the day, if I was playing a flat screen game, if I reached out to Bungie, Activision, something like that, these big companies, I would not expect a response. I wouldn't. They have too much going on. They're these massive companies that are not going to take the time to talk to a little guy. But VR, as big as it is still exceptionally small and close-knit in comparison. So if you're looking to work with a developer, you've really been following their game, reach out to them. A lot of them, even if they say no, they're still very kind. They will still take the time to actually talk to you. So I think it's very important to build up those relationships, and we'll talk more about that in a second. But do you have anything else to say about Twitter or X?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, guys, this is kind of my strategy. I hear Twitter, and I think, ooh, that's some unk type, you know what I mean? Who has time for this? Instagram has pictures. Why am I going to go on a website that just has words? I don't even know how to read. read. I'm Gen Alpha. Siri reads to me. Guys, I understand. I also don't know how to read yet. However, I'm just saying, like, if you want to grow your business, it is a cheat code. And what I do, this is like a real thing I do. I have like this calendar every day of stuff I want to accomplish. I always have a 15-minute block every single day of like go on Twitter. Go on Twitter, just respond to some stuff, try to tweet some stuff, get yourself a name, get yourself some followers. Because it's like kind of messed up. It's like really weird. But the more followers you have on there, like the more people care about you. And like I'm sorry, the world works that way, but it kind of does. And if you get enough followers on there, suddenly people are like, hey, do you want some money? And then you're gonna be like, yeah, I want some money. You're kidding? Like I'll take all the money. And they just give you money. And it's magic. I don't get it. And so, I mean, yeah, it's a great system. I would just say, like, get on there, be on there active. Maybe it's not fun for you. It's not fun for you, but it does for you. Also, everyone follow me on Twitter, at chubbysnail. It's pretty good. Go right now,
Twitter and give him money.
If you're a creator that isn't making a Twitter account right now, you're doomed to fail. So make one now. Go follow all of us. It'll be good. We'll know that you're at our top. It'll be nice.
That is definitely, like, the simplified version. Like, go on Twitter if you're trying to build a brand, build it up, and then make relationships, like, with these companies. Like get a reputation with them. So.
Yeah. And if you don't know who to follow, this is something that I did, and I'll admit it. Go to my profile. Go to their profile. See who we're following. And because 90% of who we're following, probably 100%, is all VR content creators, developers, you know, companies that are all in the VR, AR space. So, you know, I think I went through yours, Macy's, and just like every VR person that I could find. I was going through their following list and trying to find somebody, you know, it's like, you know, they're into VR. I want that, you know. But yeah, Twitter can be tough. I don't like scrolling through the feed, so it can be tough.
It can be.
But yeah, and then you just gotta build up. That's something I struggle with, is building a better relationship for reoccurring business with a business. I feel like you're the king on that. You know, is there anything else on that you wanted to say?
Yeah, absolutely. So sponsorships, you'll probably see me take plenty. The reason I do it a lot of times is because I truthfully want to experience these games, and like if a developer is going to support me and support my family with monetization or monetary, you know. I don't know how to say it properly, but essentially pay me to play a game. I will take that because it's something, for one, I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to have a great time with it. I'm getting to learn about this game. I'm getting to experience more VR stuff. And so the biggest tip I think I have for all of this is if you have social media, you have something like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, I mean, quite literally anything, make a business email and put it right there. It makes it easier for a developer to contact you. Hey, I've seen some of your stuff. I saw one of your Rec Room videos. I think that's hilarious. Hey, we have this new game. It's kind of funny. Do you think you want to check it out? And like, I think way back in the day, the term sellout was huge on YouTube. It was like, oh no, you're getting paid to do this. It's like, I think of now, I'm like, yes, I'm being paid to play video games. I'm also providing for my family. Like, it's what I want to do, and it's a job. You get paid to work. You're still putting in work. You're not just like, okay, I'm gonna take this money and like review a terrible game. It's like, no, I would be paid for this work I'm about to put in and try out this game that I'm thoroughly interested in. Yeah. So,
and to jump in real quick, I want to kind of add your point here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so sometimes people are like, boo, there's a 30-second ad. All right, guys, Mr. Fox and Mr. Thigh over here are making free content for you guys. You don't have to pay anything to watch it. All you have to do is when you see an ad starts playing, just click through the feed. Just like, take your mouse and fast forward to when it's over. That's all you have to do to get free amazing content. They're paying editors so much money to edit their stuff. They're putting in hours. Each video takes like sometimes 10, 20, 30 hours to do. And all you guys have to do to support your YouTuber is just scroll through. All right, I hope no sponsors are watching. I'm kidding. It's a joke. But like,
don't scroll through.
It's win-win. It's not selling out. It's just like finding a way to keep their channels afloat while making it free for you still. So it's very cool.
I mean, look, the way to look at it is, even though it is just clicking on a channel, like say I go to watch, chubbysnail, you might see it as, oh, this is just a YouTube channel. This is his business. This is his livelihood. Same thing with us. It's not just making videos. It's running a business and running a brand, and it is important to be able to do that financially stable. Like you want to be able to do this and not have to worry about it. So if you want to work with sponsorships, the biggest thing I can say, have that email and whatever bio you have, description, wherever it's at, put it there, and then build relationships with these companies. I'm not saying go in gun swinging or hand swinging, whatever. Like, hey, you got this game. I would love to try it. Can we work together on a video? Even if they don't pay you, that's how I started. I was not paid right out the gates. Like I had to work with these companies, and they're like, hey, yeah, we got this new game. Would you like to try it? If you enjoy it, make a video for it. Awesome. Here we go. I made a video for it. Well, cool. Hey, next time we come around to do a new game, we'll reach out to you. And that's what happens. They trust you. They see your work, and they're like, okay, you know what? This guy's committed. I'm going to keep on working with him.
Absolutely.
So just build those relationships. It's super important. Rec Room, I never thought we'd be here in this situation. Like, I started making Rec Room videos way back in the day, making goofy little escape rooms, and I now have an item in the game. Rec Room has all three of us here. We've had opportunities just throughout the VR industry because, I mean, Rec Room, they've helped out a lot with all of us. So thank you for that. Appreciate that.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely get a business email. Don't use a personal one because it's going to get lost if somebody sends you something. You know, you want that business email. I feel like there was something else. Oh yeah, the sponsorships. That's something that I'll do. I've turned down many sponsorships for games that just weren't good, or I thought maybe, they didn't put their best foot forward with the game. I've had some that were kind of look a little sketchy, so I've had to turn them down. Yeah. Anytime that I do any kind of sponsored work, it's because I want to check out the game. I don't think I've ever taken anything where I just was not happy with it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, we're down to like the last few minutes, so.
Do you have like a closing segment, or can I go a little plug in for?
No, yeah, I was gonna ask if you wanted to take any questions, or if you want to do a closing statement. Go for it, man.
Not closing statement. I just want to add to that last topic super fast. I'll speed run it.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. So, I imagine everything they said. It's wonderful, but it's not relevant to 99.99% of you. Like the whole sponsorship part. I remember sitting down in the audience. I had like 5 subscribers and 2 videos made, and I'm like sitting there like, I'm not gonna get any sponsorships anytime soon. I don't care about this stuff. It's not gonna happen, at least in the next few years. First off, don't underestimate yourself. It might happen tomorrow. Who knows? But second, low key, Fox already said this, but like opportunity sometimes comes in the form of hard work. And so that might mean reaching out to games. They're not going to give you anything for free necessarily, but they might give you like a key to their game. They might be like, oh, you could download it for free. And then you play it, you do a great job, and you show them how excellent you are. And that's a great way to earn their trust in the future. And I'm not saying you do that and then they're going to be like, oh, here's $1,000 right now. Like, that's not likely to happen. But you do something great for them, you plant the seed, and then with time as you grow and as they grow, it might cross paths down the road. And that's happened. I can't tell you how many times it's happened for me. Like, almost all my sponsorships started off on that level. So that's kind of like a more realistic goal for most of you. Maybe reach out to a company, see if you can get them to respond, try and get a free game key, make them something nice.
Yeah, that's a good way to start.
Many free game keys, so yeah.
They throw them at people. You'd be surprised.
You would, yeah. You could just reach out, and 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, "Yeah, here you go."
The answer's always no until you ask.
True.
Well said. Well, guys, I think is that it? Do we have any more topics?
We got 2 minutes left. I don't know. Do you want
we
to
got 2 minutes.
If
y'all have a question,
they're probably just gonna cut us off at some point.
I have a question. I have a quick question for the audience.
Sorry.
Are you guys using one of our codes yet? Come on, use one of our codes. It could be any of us 3. Just point, click, go to our profile, scroll down, hit the code button. It's free. It's free.
We can't hear them.
No, we can't. Can I just say this real quick? Hey, thank you to Rec Room for hosting yet another awesome RecCon. This has been really cool. The Creator Gala was fantastic. I actually really enjoyed that. It's been good to see the booths. It's been good to see everything. To Bo and to CS, thank you guys as always for being here. For not only just like doing stuff like this, but also just being like the rectangle group where we get to hang out, we build each other up. They've been great friends. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody else as well for joining. This has been another great year. It's been awesome. So thank y'all for coming. Yeah.
I play Rec.
Shout out to Coach for the great intro. We love you, Coach.
Shout out, Coach.
Great work.
Do y'all want to try to grab some photos real quick on the edge with everybody?
Let's do it. Who wants photos?
Let's do it. Let's head over here. Come here, guys. Everybody, can we line up?
Wait, can we get a squad pic? Wait, can we get like us 3 real quick? Just like on stage.
Here. I got you here. I got
think
you,
that's
boys.
kind of litty. You're in the middle.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'll send it over. Don't you worry. All right.
Okay, do that then.
Error.
Right,
Bo, why are you acting like you don't know us? Come here. You better get in closer.
Yeah, Bo, I mean, I know I smell, but
get in here.
I know I smell, but relax.
Come here.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Let me zoom this in real quick.
They call me Rizster Beast. That's just what they call me lately. I don't know
That's
why.
it. I've
Ain't
heard.
nobody
Okay,
ever
everybody.
said that.
Here
That's
we
the
go.
first
Here
time
we
it's
go.
ever been
And
uttered.
here we go. Get in here, boys. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Error.
Bo looks in pain, but it's okay. All right. We made it work.
You just run down the side and just like high five.
All right, Creechlings.
Absolutely.
All right, now that you've ignored his high fives, come get mine. Yeah. Oh no, I'm on the ground. No.
Here, let me turn this around. I realize you're not watching anything over here.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
Do y'all want to stand over here real quick so people can get some photos with all of us?
Yes, do it
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me get the right side. Let me get the right side, please.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Take it.
All right, hey, thumbs up. Let's get it.
Thumb it up, baby. Oh, that's not the thumb. What finger's my thumb? There it is.
Bo does not have thumbs.
They're not opposable.
This guy.
I'm
They're
still
not
a primate.
opposable, man.
We can see him. We're just all staring at the floor with our thumbs.
Dude, do you see that speck of carpet right there? Hey, you specifically.
Yo, nice to
Check
see
out
you,
that.
brother. High five. Nice. Yeah, high five. I see you.
I will say, look, this is super cool that Reckless has been able to do this and like allow broadcasting, but it is so trippy. It's almost like recording an actual YouTube video. You're talking to somebody, but they're not there. We cannot see anything.
Except for
This is
you.
great. What's up?
I see you.
We do see you. Yeah. Hey,
I
you
see you right there.
get back in the chair. What are you doing?
You've been acting up all
If I
street.
can have a picture with you, you can.
We can't. It's right here. He's right here.
I can't
Grab
see
his
you.
photo.
I'm just chilling here. Thank y'all all for
We'll space
coming,
out.
by the way.
Hey, thank you guys for watching the stream too. Appreciate y'all.
Right here, team.
There we go.
Yeah, get on in. It looks nice.
I'm lucky. Are we good?
We get cut off.
Are we out of
Just
time? Have we hit it?
Have we hit the Riz limit?
I think we have. Oh, we can't hear you.
Until we turn off broadcasting, it'll keep going.
Oh yeah. Yep. Now we hear you fine.
I can't hear you. Y'all gotta translate for me.
Go to this
This
room.
room, event
Go to
details.
event details.
Mhm.
Stop broadcasting.
This room,
Okay.
event details. Okay. All right, guys. Thank
Alright,
y'all
y'all-
for
alright,
coming.
Okay. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Alright.
I'm waiting.
We're having a stare down. Who's gonna do it first? No! No!
Wait.
Get off the stage!
Wait. Just punch me in the face. Go.
Oh. Hey guys, Bothai is okay, trust me. He's right here. What's he saying? Hi guys, I'm totally fine. Use code BORR. Hey, stop talking. Don't use that one. I mean that one's fine, but alright. See you everyone.
That's what I thought of like last second. I was waiting for y'all to both stop broadcasting so I could be the last one on stage. Am I?
Oh, I'm back too. Uh-oh.
Oh wait.
Hey guys.
Alright.
Code snail,
bad.
not a bad code. Just think about it. Think about that.
Okay. So I'm down here.
Alright.
Alright, y'all can get a picture while I
This
turn
room-
this on.
Hello.
Event. Stop broadcast.
This room. Event.
Hi.
Oh, now I'm the last one.
Bye.
Alright, guys. Let's go.
What now?
Now can we do it now? No, are you gonna do it now?
Do what now? Do what now?
Alright.
The SB
Wait,
the what?
leave the party.
Oh,
okay.
Did you leave the party?
Yes, I love.
Okay.
Yeah. I did it.
Okay.
Oh, my throat. Dang.
LBC. You guys